last start, struck out 20 batters. Let's hope he brings that same stuff with him because we might see a lot more Ks in this one.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there retires the side. So a rather pedestrian start. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits.
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And it bangs off the monster. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, David Ortiz. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Franmil Reyes. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Got him to go down swinging there. Franmil Reyes goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
In there, strike 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Mercado has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Xander.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there, hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Ready with the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. In there, now the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And there's a base hit on the line. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Striding into the box, Domingo Santana. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And quickly, there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Bradley waits on the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. One out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. Chopper to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here now is Rafael Devers. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Devers on third with 2 out. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Here's Bogarts in the air out to deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Adam Pletko is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
At the plate, Oscar Mercado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground to third. Devers gloves it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Pletko typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the 3rd inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Mercado is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Hard hit at 3rd. Ramirez is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the first
So now Carlos Santana. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carlos Santana becomes the 2nd out here in inning number 5. No balls and a strike to count. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. This is pulled into right. Luplow is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 34.
Digging in, David Ortiz. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Mercado is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone into the monster seats.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Rafael Devers is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Red Sox tack on 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jordan Luplow goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
And that last at-bat when he went deep.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened this ball.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 14 on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Ramirez is up with it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 26 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, Dero, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Nick Whitgren gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Perez has it, and that ends the inning. In now for Cleveland, Cesar Hernandez. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Reyes averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Indians leave 1. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Now in the box, Rafael Devers will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter,
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. 1 out, nobody on. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. For his career in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. And he fouls this one off. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Pops this one up. Hernandez into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in, Dustin Pedroia. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Line shot to 3rd, and the side is retired. 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Here's Carlos Santana now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that's dead center for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy, throwing well.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready once again, Christian Vasquez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, D-Row, when the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this as a pitcher. You can mishit a ball, and it's going to the cheap seats today. They did an excellent job of changing their approach and getting balls in the air.
Dominic Leone enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Now to the plate, Jordan Luplow starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Ready for another shot now, Roberto Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Cesar Hernandez is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and